All right, I got another product update to share with you. Everyone say hi to Alex Tuttle.
Hello, hello.
Alex is a CSM on our team. He's going to help me do a demo here. Alex, in his former life, worked at a local co-op, and so he kind of sits in the seat of what it would be to be an agronomist or a grain originator. He kind of played a bunch of different roles at the co-op, so he's going to help walk through some stuff with us. You know, I mentioned earlier today at the start of the meeting or the conference, I want to dispel this thing that Bushel is only an app, and so I really want to kind of send that message home to all you today. We're more than an app. I hope everybody in this room knows that. I hope you've seen that throughout the day. You know, getting an app for an agribusiness is like so 2020. So we're in 2025 now. We got to do more than that. So I want to share just a couple commitments that we have and how we're going to keep growing our products to have more streamlined workflows for you. So as you all know, we integrate with the ERPs to get the data that you display in your applications. We need to continue to build upon those integrations for both in and out display and feedback of data. And so our commitment to you is we are going to continue to build those integrations to help your workflows work more streamlined for your internal staff and help your transactions with your farmer customers be a lot smoother and more seamless. We have 110,000 users monthly on our various applications. So we have a good amount of people using the apps, and they look at the data, but we really are trying to find those interactions and those touch points where they can transact with you as the agribusiness, they can buy grain from you, they can, sell grain to you, they can purchase inputs from you, and continue to find ways that we can do that. Another neat stat that we recently kind of did some discovery around was our make offer functionality. So in the application today, a farmer can go ahead and make an offer to sell grain. That can be accepted and they can sell grain. On average, a farmer does that in 42 seconds. So if you think about that, it takes me almost 42 seconds to pick up my phone and dial your number to sell my grain to you than it does to just click a couple buttons on a form in the app and sell grain. So thought that was pretty cool to share. A couple things that I wanted to kind of highlight and share what we're working on next. So Bushel is going to continue to create additional contract creation functionality for our various ERPs, partners, and customers. So what that means is when the farmer sells grain to you, creates a contract in the system, we're sending that information directly back to the ERP so that you don't have to do the manual work. So we are committed to that. We're working this summer on expanding the functionality we already have there, and we're going to continue to go ERP by ERP and make sure we have that. We've had some customers raise their hand and say, hey, we really want this and we want you to do it for us, and we'll help walk alongside of you to get this done. So if that's something you're interested in, please talk to us. We want to do it for the customers that really need it to be done, but it takes two hands, right? Like we got to get into your ERP, we got to understand how to get the data over there, and so we got to have some partners that are willing to work with us there. Another announcement I want to make, so contract management is something that we're looking at too. So not only can you create a new contract in the ERP directly from Bushel's platform, but how do we help manage the contracts as well? So we recently signed a partnership agreement with RJO's Harvest platform. We're going to be integrating with them. And so what that'll look like is Bushel's offer management functionality that the farmer can do in the tool today. They'll be able to continue to do that, but then on the backside, it'll go into Harvest platform. And we have customers that have chosen Harvest as their tool to manage their contracts, update their bids, manage their offers, and they've asked us to bring forward that farmer offer functionality. So we're going to be working on that this summer, hopefully get that done later this year. Another thing that we're working on in terms of workflows and automations is eSign. So we have out-of-the-box eSign functionality that allows you to manually upload a contract, shoot it out, get it signed, it comes back, and then you have a copy of it. We want to tie that in end-to-end to the ERP as well. So you're in your ERP, you click a button that a contract needs to go out for signature, it automatically shoots over to Bushel, gets to the farmer signs it, it automatically shoots back to the ERP, indicates it's signed, and there's a copy there for you. So that's another workflow that we're automating. We're working on that this summer as well. Again, all of these things require help from each of you because depending on the systems you're on and what you have, we're going to have to work with you on this. So we've done this for some customers, we've done this for some ERPs, and we want to continue to grow these workflow automations to make your lives easier. So if this is something you're interested in, please talk to us as well. We talked about this in depth earlier, so I'm not going to go into this very detailed, but embedded payments as well. Within our agribusiness portal, customer portal, we've got the ability to pay on invoices, the ability for a farmer to sign up for direct deposit, and the ability for credit cards coming soon this summer as well, so paying your invoices with debit or credit card. And the reason why I have Alex up here, our newest feature that literally will go into customers' hands next week is our quoting tool. So think from an ag retail perspective that's selling inputs to a farmer. You need that ability to give them a price quote or have that farmer request a quote from you. So we've built that workflow within our tools, and I'm going to hand it over to Alex to walk through that right now with a demo.
Thanks, Benny. Oh, before I get started, did you guys hear that they made a magic tractor? It turns into a field. That sounded better in my head. So Vance brought you guys to the edge of chaos this morning. I'll bring you to the edge of comedy. But yes, so quoting, thank you. Like Benny said, I worked at a local elevator just 20 miles north of here. One thing that I dealt with, farmers calling in wanting a price on fertilizer, wanting chemical. Working in the scale house, if the agronomist isn't there, you don't have that information. It's not something that's readily available to just the common employees of the elevator. So with this tool set, all your staff that you want to have access to this can help on that situation. So in the staff portal, there's a new quotes section. And you'll see here we've got a list of quotes that have went out. Some of them are expired, accepted, and this one was a request that came in from a farmer. And then all the products and pricing, your guys' team uploads that to us. So you're only displaying what you want in this tool. So to create a quote, let's say I get a phone call from, we'll just use myself for this example. Tuttle Farms, Alex Tuttle, and he's looking for some fertilizer for his corn crop. And the field, we're just gonna say the bushel buddy back 40, which would be 40 acres, hopefully. Crop year 2026, and the quote name is gonna be what the farmer would see as the actual quote name, similar to the eSign process, where you guys are naming that contract that gets sent. It's going to be the same with this. So back 40 corn. You can have the quote expire on a certain time frame. We'll just do the end of the month. And then who it's prepared by, whoever's logged into the tool. And here's that product list that I was mentioning earlier that you guys upload to us. You can search. For this one, we're just going to do some straight urea. And we're going to do 20 ton. We're going to put it heavy. And there's the price. So obviously, you guys are going to cater that price. This might be accurate, might not be. There's going to be a comment section for the customer, as well as private comments for your guys' staff. And then additional services, if you want to include a billing fee for application or delivery, you can do that in here as well. And then you can review it. If you know this guy's a pretty good dude, and you want to give him a $100 discount, okay. You can give a manual discount there. And then you finalize, and then you have 3 options to deliver this quote to the farmer. You can email it to them, send them a push notification, or you can download the PDF, print it, do it in person. And that's the staff side of creating one. The farmer side, so I would get notification that I have my quotes ready. Come in here, go through everything, make sure everything looks good. Then I have the option to either accept it or decline it. Then once it's accepted, retail team knows that, they can book the order and go from there. So pretty slick. And from the farmer side too, they can request the quote, same exact flow. They can pick their product, what they want, and that'll send it to the retailer as well.
Great. Thanks, Alex.
Yep.
So as you can see, the app now becomes a lead generation tool for you where the farmers can go and actually request to purchase, and you can interact back and forth with quoting tools. So we're super excited about that. Like I said, we'll have that in customers' hands next week. I think we've got a few in the room that have already signed up for it. So that's really exciting.